Hi, everybody. I've been over the past few days telling you stories of you know, the U.S. Mint running out of silver. The U.S. Mint, the United States of America, does not have enough power and influence to elbow the truly powerful and influential people out of the way, to prioritize or to get priority with the silver mines for the minting of American Eagles. I told you the story about the biggest of the 15 primary dealers to the Rand refineries running out of gold and silver. I think I forgot to tell you that he offered to buy everything that the Statelanders, the various Statelanders people that I've introduced to him, to buy everything that he'd sold them back at something like I can calculate it quickly here, tell you the premium that he offered. A 16% premium minimum. Now I'll tell you. Between 16% and 25% premium he was willing to pay to buy back the silver that he'd sold to various Statelanders over the past few days. Now, I was going to say yesterday, I had a chat with a Statelander who tried to buy 12.5 million rands worth of gold. A Statelander, a guy from, well, I won't tell you where he's from, but 12.5 million rands worth of gold, and they didn't even reply to his email. Now, this morning, I see that they reckon that over 500,000 people in the USA who were dollar millionaires are now no longer dollar millionaires. They've lost their millionaire status. And on Friday, the day after the US's great bailout announcement, $2 trillion, on top of all of the other money that the Federal Reserve Bank has been pumping into the US economy, money out of thin air, since September last year. On top of that, one stimulus package agreed on Thursday night. $2 trillion. The Dow Jones Industrial Averages Index dropped 915 points. If you don't know what that means, it's an unbelievable drop after the stimulus package was passed. Hoi, mense, hier kom 'n ding. Hier kom 'n ding. Ek sê vir julle, Mr. Miller saw this stuff coming, not necessarily the precise symptoms of the disease, but that the body was ill, that certain things didn't make sense, that the postmodernist, moral relativist, humanist liberal paradigm, as manifest in the world and as manifest in South Africa, could not work because it was filled with inherent contradictions. And if you look at everything that he said over years, I always refer to, I think you know I've referred in many videos to the series of articles, I think it was 8 articles on our website, the statelanders.co.za website, of June and July 2015. You will see that this has always been, in Mr. Miller's eyes, always been much, much, much more than race hatred or, whatever we're accused of, this stupid stuff. There is much more to it, and it has been coming for a long time, and now we see how it is manifesting. Oi, oi, oi. I told you the story of one of Voldy's guys who I bumped into in the Ophir car co-op, who had just been chatting to somebody else in the Ophir car co-op. And that person told him how he, with no background in welding, was buying welding equipment. He wanted to teach himself to weld because he could foresee that there was, there's a real crisis coming, according to him. And he wanted to develop a skill that would be sellable in a time of economic catastrophe. Does that mean that I have better answers for you, or suggestions, or proposals? No, I don't. But hopefully, the events that we're going through now will prompt and stimulate all of us to think about what arrangements we can make to secure our futures. Yeah. Interesting times lie ahead of us, everybody. I don't want to come across as a theologian or as somebody who, I don't pose as a kind of a religious leader or a religious figure, but I'm going to stick my neck out and say that prayer is going to be very important in the days, weeks, and months that lie ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.